My name is Harry. I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is November 27, 2023. It is 4:05 p.m. So I just finished everything that I did earlier in the morning. So I come across some tweets, a lot of tweets. All right. So these are the ones that I did earlier in the morning. There are the timestamps. And I come across these. There's a lot more, but I happen to put these on the list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them. So I'm gonna go over them really quick because I want to read them. And yeah, so let's see. There's my back end from earlier this morning. I forgot what the number was, but it went back down again, $283.11. And I believe my subscription went up. It was around 3,561 on video 1. This is video number 3. So I got couple 4 more subscribers. All right, so that's that. Analytic, there's this here. So the views went slightly up, 2,465 views in the last 48 hours. All right, so let's go on Twitter. So this one is one of them. I just added it. You know what, since it's there, let's do it. All right. It's high time Prince Harry wakes up to the reality that not a single royal family member is in his corner. 0. There are vipers, users, even the 2 muggly daughters of the pedo Prince Andrew. Oh my God! It's talking about the cousins, Prince Andrew's daughter. I don't want to call them name, but whatever. Right. So she retweeted this from Kaiser. Do I have that? Let me pause for a second. Let me make sure I got these in the order. I should have focused on my order on the list. All right. So we'll go over that afterward. Okay. It's high time Prince Harry wakes up to the reality that not a single royal family member is in his corner. 0. They are vipers, users, even the 2 muggly daughters of the pedo Prince uncle. All right. So she retweeted that. Scobie Princess Anne advised King Charles to evict the Sussexes from Frogmore. That's from Celebrity. Why? I mean, wow. This is something. Why would you advise somebody this? Why? Is that hate that much? My God. My God. My God. But in the long run, I think she gave Harry the best protection, so when Harry's in the UK they won't know where he's at. All right, I'll go into Kaiser's thing because there's a lot of other tweets that make reference to it as well. Okay, this is me here 2 minutes ago. I just typed it. I'm surprised by this one, to tell you the truth. I thought she would be minding her business. Well, she fooled me. At this point, like you said, Harry better wake the F up. She gave him a favor as well. Now, when Harry is in the UK, none of them will know where he is at. Wow. Okay, I've never bought into the idea that his cousins are on his side. People desperately want to believe this, but when push comes to shove, they will choose their ma, pa, and the institution where the bread is buttered. That's very true. Well, when the cousin came the very first time, I believe it was the Super Bowl, I remember I had some really concern about that. If you go on Pure YTE, I think it was like 2 years ago, they went to a Super Bowl and she was there, and I raised concern about that. Okay, so we shall see. His family are just wicked. All right, so I'm done with this. Now I'm going to Kaiser Celebrity's tweet. Before I move forward with this, now that I'm editing this video and I'm going back to my old thought about this topic with Anne giving advice to Charles to take Frogmore away from Harry, I don't think so. I'm taking this information the same way where Megan's lawyer point out that Finding Freedom had some discrepancies. There were some untruthful things written about it. What I think happened with I've explained in many videos regarding the Finding Freedom was that Megan gave Jason Kanoff the information, the right information based to her best abilities to give to Omid, and then someone came in between and interfere or intercept that message and decided to switch some information to give to Omid. This is what I think in terms of Finding Freedom when Megan's lawyer said there were some discrepancies in Finding Freedom. Okay, so let's put that aside. Now when it comes to Frogmore, what I think happened, and it's not Omid's fault because this is the information that they gave him. What I think happened here, because Princess Anne doesn't give a F about anything. She's just living her life. You want to use my name for whatever? Fine, if it's to protect the institution. It's because I think she's taking the blame for the higher hierarchy. Okay, I don't think, maybe, I don't know, the true person who's behind it, because I just don't see how Princess Anne will get involved in this mess. It's either, okay, obviously Charles, the final decision is his, so he takes the full blame here. Okay, so it's either Charles who fully decided to do that, or, which I don't think so, or his side piece, okay, who probably decided because they want to gather give scoop to the tabloid, so they wanted him, Harry, to be closer to their eyes, to so they could see, or whoever is working for them to give scoop to them, the eyes and ears, the same way like I said with William's godmother, who was helping Megan. So when the tiara thing happened and she alerted the institution that this is my interpretation, all of this. Yeah, I wasn't there, but the way these people operate, this is how I think those things happen. And obviously, everything could be scratched up. This is just my opinion. All right. So to finish up the idea with William's godmother, she was eyes and ears for the institution and Harry and Meghan's circle. Okay, when something happened, she alerted the institution. So when the tiara the tiara issue popped up, Meghan was gonna wear Princess Diana's tiara, so she alerted the firm about that. And then that's when the Queen come and decided to offer her own tiara. Okay, so that's a different story here. Now with Harry and Meghan with the Frogmore thing, so they wanted Harry to be under the umbrella of wherever, one of those castles. What is it, Charles or Camilla or William may not even be there, but they have people working around to scoop on them, to alert them what's going on. So it's either William or Triana Marriage who advises Charles to take Frogmore, to at least get Harry closer to them so they could see what Harry's doing, so they could act accordingly. I don't think it's Princess Anne. I truly believe it's not Princess Anne, but she doesn't give a F. She's taking the blame. Okay, she does whatever she wants. She enjoys her taxpayers' money. They ask her to show up, she shows up, or whatever. I really don't think it's Princess Anne, but this is the BS the palace probably gave Omid to write. That's what I think. Okay, so let's move on. I changed some of the things you're gonna hear in this original recording. What I'm saying now will counteract it. So right now I'm editing. This is what I truly believe, and then my next video, which I just recorded, I'm saying the same thing as well. So yeah, let's go back to the original recording. Okay. These are other squads talking about it. Wow, I always thought Anne was on Harry's side. Yikes. I'm telling you, she got me too. Okay, I feel bad for Harry, really, I do. He spoke warmly of Anne and Spare, then this. Poor lad really needs to cut his losses. None of them seems to love or care about him and his family. He needs a good pair of scissors to cut ties and move on. Yeah, now I'm starting to believe that. He needs to do that. He truly needs to do that. Okay, let's put allegedly, if whatever Omid put on his book is true. Okay, never had an opinion about her, and now I do. That's the thing here. We thought she'd just mind her own business and do her thing, but there it is. Learned she apparently was with Camilla's husband and also behind Fragment eviction. Ugly. Okay, damn everyone. If it affect the monarchy, Anne and Camilla are major players. They play the long game. These people are ruthless. They are the female old guard of the monarchy. Kate will be just like them. That I already learned from that. If she doesn't crack soon, they will defend it until they die. Okay, I did not have Anne on my bingo card. I'm telling you, she fooled everybody. I did not have Anne on my bingo card as the pusher of the eviction. My God, this cult is extremely toxic. I hope that Omid has some plan to be safe because they will come for him. I don't know. So her jobless drunk daughter and son-in-law Shrek. Oh my God. The names. I'm sorry, I'm just reading what's there. As I'm reading, I'm processing and I'm seeing the images in my head. And I realize who she's talking about. Okay. Whew, I had to pause. I keep on coughing about this. So her jobless drunk daughter and son-in-law Shrek can move in. I never thought about this. I never thought about that one. The Windsors are all cold and ruthless. They were brought up like that. Okay, remember they all support Andrew. He's still in a 50 million pound, not 50, 500 million pound, 100-acre private estate in Windsor Great Park with his divorcee ex leeching off the taxpayers too. Megan needs to get that 2 million. I'm telling you, 3 million back. Yes, she does. Okay, I have an aunt that's nice to my face but talk shit the moment I leave the room and has always had that energy for me. So this is unsurprising. I'm telling you, she surprised me. That surprises me. Okay, it sucks for Harry that his aunt isn't supportive like people thought. I'm telling you, she got everybody fooled. Okay, if true, I've lost all respect for her. That's me here right now. That's me too. Okay, this one is surprising for me. Okay, this is a family that playing each other to see who can stand the longest. It's a dirty game. It's sad though. Okay, and it's Charles' spare, and this how the spare is used. They take the blame and provide a cover for those higher up. You never know. Maybe. Because I always thought it was the twin in the marriage who advised the husband. But this could be true as well. Are we really supposed to believe that it wasn't Camilla and his ear pushing for the eviction? I'm telling, this is exactly what I thought. The woman who left bodies in the street, this was Chuck's call. You know what? She might be true. She might be right on that one because that's what I thought originally when the eviction came. I thought it was Camilla who told Charles that. This is what I thought. So now to preserve, because I'm telling you, Charles is already in the gutter with all the nonsense he put up with and shut his mouth during all of this. So Anne probably is taking the blame for them. Yeah, it could be. This could be. Okay, also did she advise him of such, or was she like, well, if you're going to do that, you better kick out Andrew too, and all Charles heard was, oh goody, and agrees. That could be. Okay, also the Princess Royal is a turncoat as well. Okay, it's always the quiet one you have to watch for, and is very much her father's daughter, cold. She's been at this game for a while. It's possible that whoever briefed Scobie was doing the usual planting of stories by senior royals. A story of this nature will have come from a palace source. I don't think it's truthful. You know, maybe the same way that they were planting stories for Meghan, where Meghan spoke to Knopf, and Knopf supposed to give Omid the story. So something happened in the middle where Meghan's lawyer called out and said some part of it is false. So maybe this is one of them. I think I'm still on the right. I think it's Camilla who called that. So they're taking the blame for Camilla. That's what it is. She's taking the blame for Camilla. I think that's what it is. All right. Let me read these and then that's it. Okay, I cannot read this. Wow, I knew there was a reason I didn't like her. Okay, spite isn't the word, people. Okay, I don't think it's true. William did it. He wants to punish Harry for everything. All right, whatever it is, like I said in one of my comments on my community board. Where is it? Here. This is what I wrote. Okay, remember last week discussion on this same topic? If this is true, here goes my humble opinion from last week down the drain. Some of you were in full disagreement with me. I guess your guess was spot on. I'm surprised. She could have just sit and eat her food. Now, come better get to work. Okay, so I edited and add some more. At this time, I guess we can tell Anne thank you for this advice to Chuck. Now, due to nature of things, lawsuit, when Harry is in the UK, no one knows where he is at. So, in a way, Anne did Harry a favor. Depend on what her inner intention was. This is the part here. Inner intention was when giving this advice, God will deal with her. All right, so this part here, the inner. So for some reason, I'm starting to believe I'm going back to what I believe at first, because I don't think she did. Because I think she's taking the blame. She's taking the blame for Camilla. That's what it is, for Camilla, because Charles and Camilla is down the drain right now. Okay, for this to come out, they can't take no more. That's what I think. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. Okay, so I did, let's go here, sort of rearrange some stuff. This is what, Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. This one was supposed to be the very first one. Alright, so let's pause. There's this. More of this at GMA interview will be aired Tuesday on ABC Nightly, and I'll be live in the studio for ABC GMA 3 and ABC News Live tomorrow, the global release day of Endgame. Alright, so that's Omid who retweeted that. Let's go into it. Let's pause again. There will be a screenshot. Just listen to the audio. Okay, quote, I think before people assume that I'm calling this the end of the royal family, I'm simply declaring that we've reached a sort of pinnacle moment where the royal family, as we know it, is at stake. At Scobie, new book, Endgame, shed light on the future of the British monarchy. You know, at this point, what I think, the odds are against Omid. Okay, whatever the institution is telling Omid, okay, like they do with the other ones, they tell Omid something completely different to throw him off so people could not believe him. So Omid better be careful. All right. Not only for his safety, because he's not putting up with the lies, so the palace will be throwing him under the bus with lies. The same way I believe, okay, they intercept Meghan's message to give it to him. Okay, so let's listen. 2 minutes and 21 seconds.
Full of palace intrigue, warring princes, and big questions about the monarchy's future. Among the claims, it was not one, but two people who raised questions about Archie's skin tone.
Do you know who made those comments about Archie's skin color?
I do know who made the comments about Archie's skin color. The names were mentioned in letters between Meghan and Charles that were exchanged sometime after the Oprah interview. We know from sources that Charles was horrified that that's how Meghan felt those conversations were, and that he wanted to, sort of as a representative of the family, have that conversation with her. And it's why I personally think that they have been able to move forward with some kind of line of communication afterwards, though they may not see eye to eye on it.
Scobie says UK law prevents him from revealing who those two people are. But on the brothers' rift, he doesn't hold back, pointing the finger at Prince William, saying he briefed the press about Prince Harry.
He's sharing private information about his brother that
Wow.
ended up on the front page of a newspaper not long later. These are things that have caused irreparable damage in the relations between each other.
Scobie says Prince William has become, quote, a company man.
We've seen the kind of emergence of a man who is much harder, who seems to have embraced and embodied the royal institution.
Extracts released over the weekend contend that Harry's willing to end the rift, has tried to reach out to his brother, and according to Scobie, relations with King Charles may be on the mend.
But there is a kind of steady, open line of communication between the two, where they're able to talk to each other, where Harry, I would say, clearly understands that his father probably isn't the most emotional or open person.
ABC News reached out to both Kensington and Buckingham Palace for a response. Neither wanted to comment, and we have yet to hear back from a Sussex spokesperson.
And guys, there was so much more in our interview. Omid tells us that he often felt as if he was caught up in a family drama and that Meghan even reached out to him just to check in on him to see if he was okay. He also says that despite rumors, he's actually not even that close with Harry and Meghan and that he never chose Team Sussex. Guys, you can read it all for yourself. His book Endgame is out tomorrow, and you can see more of our interview tomorrow night on Nightline. Guys?
Thanks so much, Maggie. So much intrigue.
At this point, whatever is coming out of the palace is just BS, because these people are not truthful. They're doing their dirty games and then they putting things out that's not truthful. Let me read few of the comments here and then that's it. Okay, so there's me here. 9 people like it. I hope Scobie has proof of what he's accusing our future king. Otherwise, that could be defamatory. So much for not wanting to divulge other people's lives. All right. So, hey, whatever they talk, he better have receipt. That's all. Let me go into that actually. Okay. If he's lying, they can sue. Of course, he does. They will need to provide evidence of lies, but to do that, they need to provide evidence of the truth as well. Let's hope the royal lawyers are ready. He was proven liar in court of law. Well, I read, the part of Meghan part, I want them to bring him to court. Not Meghan, but whatever happened with the finding freedom. Because I assume what happened in between. Alright, so they're feeding him lies to write about, and then when the things come out, they tell their own version. So he better keep receipt. That's all. If this is what they told him to put, so he has nothing to worry about. Okay, what an absolute of rubbish. I'm an Australian and therefore a part of the Commonwealth and fully support the monarchy. Long live King. Okay, fine. That's fine. People have the right to do that. But they're running your money like crazy. Okay, you assume a lot of things in writing this book. William has embraced his role as royalty, and just because Harry hasn't doesn't make William a bad person. But it's the thing he's doing to his brother. Who cares? This is his position. He was born to be where he's at. Okay, this cannot be changed. But why does he go out of his way to insult his brother? This is the part people's having issues with. Okay, there are brothers fight. Not this way. No. I'll go into that. But too much private information has been brought out and is none of our business. Well, that's what Harry been trying to do, to keep his things private. But the brother went out of his way. Okay, William and that so-called royal family targeted Meghan with a racist smear campaign. They don't deserve mercy. They are evil. Okay, nonsense. There's that. Okay, I read this one. Let's see here. Of course, they reached pinnacle moment, the death of Queen Elizabeth, but that doesn't mean they are heading to the end game. It's a new reign and should be seen as such. Okay, whatever. Okay, it's obvious Willie is the problem. Look how his father is not even sending him abroad for diplomatic work. Laughing my ass off. What a loser. Okay, so William and Kate are the racists. We knew this because the Queen had to force them to see Archie when he was born. Said they're so dumb. They thought the color of innocent baby would be cause for concern. That's their problem. Okay, that's their problem. I mean, I just can't believe this guy came from Princess Diana. But anyway, next tweet. There's this here. That's from Good Morning America. Prince William briefed the press about his younger brother, Prince Harry, amid the ongoing rift between the two brothers, according to a new book about Britain's royal family. Okay, so this is given. This is given. All sort of royal rats been saying that. Okay, Prince William friend then Wooten. Let's pause.
Actually,
Okay, where do you I hate my okay. Prince William friend then Wooten used to get all the leaks according to then William Ben Meghan from wearing jewelry connected to the royal family. Okay, so this is the part about where the thing is
actually
coming.
address the fact that much of the negativity towards the couple is coming from within the royal family. The royal family and staff of the royal family are the ones that are very often leaking these stories to the press.
Alright, so there's this here. Let me see. Richard Palmer. Nobody in the royal family or the royal household is supporting Harry and Meghan at the moment. Even the couple's aides seem embarrassed by their action. William, who dropped his brother like a ton of hot bricks earlier this year, and Charles have distanced themselves. Alright, so there's all of this been going on. There's Emily Andrews. Alright, I don't hate her. I admire her and I like her for her feisty spirit, can-do attitude, work ethic, and sass, but she's upset a lot of people in the family and household, partly due to those admirable qualities, doing good things. My goodness, it would be remiss of a journalist to just ignore that because I like her. So she does good things. I'm telling you, these people are evil. They don't see good things that people do. Like Princess Diana was saying, you know, she was doing good things. They don't even give her credit for growth. None of that.
I've always been the 18-year-old girl he got engaged to, so I don't think I've been given any credit for growth. And my goodness, I've had to grow.
Alright, so they want everybody to diminish themselves for them. And then they're not even doing anything of good quality. Kay Friend says it is William who has moved to distance himself from the Sussexes, but although they do to us outsiders appear to compete with one another regularly for public attention, God, that public attention thing. Okay, insiders insist there is very much still a discipline and hierarchy to what they do. Wow. Okay, so there's more to it. What happened to her? Is that eyelashes? Okay, respectfully, Picky, the only person Angela is responsible to is the Queen. William has absolutely no say in her dealings whatsoever. Why would he? The truth has been shared. Why now they add more to it that isn't accurate? Okay, so there's then Wooten here. With all due respect, Victoria, the truth is not what is written in that hagiography. I first broke the story and explained in my column last week. Alright, so advertising his name. Okay, afterward, William and Queen's dresser and closest confidant, Angela Kelly, were united in their decision not to loan Meghan. I just did a whole bunch of recording and the thing was not recording. It was on pause. Alright, so let's start all over. Oh fuck. Okay, I'm gonna stop to see where I am because I really don't want to start all over. Okay, I think this is where I was. Alright, let's see here. With all due respect, Victoria, the truth is not what is written in that hagiography. I first broke the story and explained in my column last week. The Harry and Meghan book is a huge misstep. You actually think worse of. Okay, afterward, William and Queen's dresser and closest confidant, Angela Kelly, were united in the decision not to loan Meghan items from the royal collection, which included tiaras worn by Diana. Meanwhile, the other brother, trashed the mom, okay, even in death, and you know, material stuff. But Meghan did well. She did what she had to do. Oh my goodness, this place is infested. Wow, their kids is in big trouble. If people are watching what is happening now, and you have those young kids over there, who's gonna wanna be in that? But then again, so many people love these things. Robert Lacey also told us that he looks on Harry's through his friends. Okay, if William and Kate wanted the spotlight of Meghan, they would have been better off telling the media not to give her any press at all. That's all. Yeah. Okay, because she stole it. Okay, she was also removed from UK by Her Majesty the Queen. Alright, so let's go here. Okay, I just came from there. Okay, all true. Many of the British media reported on Prince William's collusion with British media, putting out lies about Harry and Meghan to cover up his infidelity after taking money from Murdoch instead of suing the press. Alright, so Damn, I read this already and I have to do it again. Okay, Murdoch's firm pays secret phone hacking settlement to Prince William. Details of alleged deal in 2020, giving and legal documents submitted by Prince Harry amid legal fight with Sun publisher. There's that here. Oh, what did I just do? From here, what's next? Okay, we're not allowed to talk about Rose. What about Svetlana? Who's Svetlana? Oh my God. God help us. Okay, that's from this woman here, Kathleen Phillip. Philp, not Philip, Philp. The Meghan is a bully story straight from KP, carefully timed. Every bad Meghan story ever leaked came from KP, making Kate cry, KP, etc., etc. Don't be naive here. You don't have to have a side to see what's been going on. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, Prince William was always a jealous and evil older brother. He only considered Prince Harry as decoy for his bad behavior. Look at Prince William's face today. Alright, so that I'm not even gonna go into it. Okay, Prince William versus Harry feud. How Harry was just a decoy for William bad behavior. Jesus Christ. And then the adults around them allow it to happen. I know Princess Diana was not allowing that to happen. She put a stop to it, but she's no longer alive. My goodness, Prince Harry was just a decoy for Prince William as the young royal took the flak for his older brother, royal commentator have claimed. Federica Miller. Okay, so that's the brother. I don't want to talk about him. His face. Prince William, that's a baggage for God. Prince William is also the racist who had concern about Archie's skin color. Baggage for God. Still briefing, his so-called friend have been very vocal lately, and it's clearly coming from him. Laughing my ass off. Okay, so there's the thing with Dan Booten. We saw the video. Prince William is a rat, his father's son. Okay, of course he does. It's so obvious William is a rat. Now ABC, there's my comment here. Now ABC really not going to get the chance to interview William and Kate. Laughing my ass off. If you know, you know. That's regarding, I was throwing a shade with the Prince Andrew thing. Alright, many British reporters confesses he's the culprit for years. Glad you caught up to the T. There's the thumbs up. Okay, where is the lie? Oh my goodness. Prince William couldn't eat and was sick with worry ahead of Prince Harry's bombshell Oprah moment. Prince William wasn't eating and hid away ahead of Harry and Meghan Oprah interview. That's his problem. I mean, I don't know. Like one of the comments said, Harry better release the other 400 pages because now that we know nobody is on his side. Prince William reportedly the royal leading the charge against Meghan Markle for being so-called American. You know, now that I'm really thinking about the Princess Anne thing, it's a possible. Oh my God, this is all the headlines. I'm not gonna even bother. All the headlines. You know, I think Princess Anne is taking the slack for Camilla. I really think it's Camilla who told Charles to take the Fragment away. Okay, because I've read, if this is true, from one of my videos on the comments, because there's people in the UK who knows more than I do. I'm not claiming I know everything. It's from one of my videos this week. That Anne has a estate. She bought with her whatever money she get from the royal family, and then her kids, I believe they have a house in her land. So why would she tells Charles to remove Harry from Frogmore? So whoever gave Omid that information, they lied to him. I believe they lied to him. I think it's Camilla. I'm going back to my original thought. I think it's Camilla. All right, in my humble opinion. Why is this news? Plenty of royal correspondents have confirmed this. There's the rolling eye. He's still briefing. William unnamed friends are quoting multiple times every day with something offensive about his brother. All right, so there's more thing here. I saw a video. I'm not gonna read some of this. I'm skipping a couple things. There's something I saw earlier. Okay, that one. Let's see here. It's 56 seconds. Okay, another proof. Bringing back this post by Royal Suitor. The media had direct instruction from the palace to go after Harry and Meghan. Alright, 56 seconds. Let's listen. There will be screenshots, okay?
Yes, the Express this morning is reporting, as other papers are, that the latest trailer from the new section of Harry and Meghan's Netflix documentaries where he's said that they, whoever they is, but it's the palace of the media, wouldn't tell the truth to protect us, but they would do to protect William. Well, I mean, I'm pretty fed up with Harry and Meghan, to be honest with you, and I think most people are, and you know, they need to just go away and live their lives. However, having said that, there was probably some truth in that, in the sense that the palace in particular was very keen to make sure that the heir to the throne was protected, and Harry could be sacrificed if necessary. And actually, when I was working, I shouldn't give the name of the paper, but I was doing a piece for one of the Nationals, writing a piece, and I was told, because I'm quite critical of the monarchy in many ways, I was told I could say what I wanted about Harry and Meghan, but I had to lay off William and Kate. That was the instruction from the editor. So I think there was an element of truth in what he says. Yes, he expressed this morning reporting.
That's that. The thing with the UK here, they don't want things to run naturally. If you want good press, why can't you be a good person? But they're manufacturing everything to fit to a certain mold, and then they have to work extra because they will not do things the right way, with humbleness, with, I don't know, with some sort of understanding and sensibility. But they want to control everything, and then they're doing vicious kind of behavior, and at the same time they're working extra hard to cover that up. I mean, this is so freaking, I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's extra work they're giving themselves. Okay, truth. Did Prince William not tell Jason Kunoff to give them private emails from Princess Meghan? That's the other thing here. Okay, all this, he's getting himself involved, and then he's scaring himself shit to death. Okay, evil man, Willie leaks. William just can't stand Harry stealing his thunder. I mean, if he just leave Harry alone, Harry's not stealing any thunder. If you just leave Harry alone and then he does his thing, okay, the throne is for him. Why can't he just focus on that? Oh, Lord. Alright, so let's see. Evil man, Willie leaks. William just can't stand, what is it? Harry stealing his thunder. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. Alright, the kids are about to come. I just want to get these out of the way. There's so much information coming out with that endgame. Alright, so there's this here. Okay, November 27, 2017, reporter, when did you know she was the one? Harry, from the very first time we met. Alright, so it's 30 seconds here. I think there's a music. Is there? Yeah, there's a music. Let's just look at the image. So that's their engagement. My goodness, they had so much hope. So much hope. And the institution prevent their happiness. And they're like, F you, I'm out of here. Alright, so there's that. It's only them two. And our prayers. My goodness, so much hope. So much thing to look forward. Okay, a perfect song for them. They've been through hell, but their love remains unshaken. Alright, so there's that here. Love wins. It always wins. Okay, there's that. This is so lovely. The positive energy they have between them is mesmerizing. Okay, I blacked this. Okay, very happy and ready to serve. Little did they know, that's the thing that I was saying. Little did they know, but what matters is that they're still together and thriving. Alright, yep, they were ready to serve, to help, and but the backstabbers. Next tweet. Okay, so there's that here. He's always supposed to protect and defend the mighty royals, but never his wife and children, because that would be wrong. Okay, so she retweeted Joe Diva. They've always crying for Harry to protect the royals, but the royals never hit back at the cruel attack against Harry, Meghan, or their children. Okay, Harry must hit out at cruel attacks on royals. Not his business. The institution is mangling with the tabloids, so that's them to deal with, not Harry's problem. Okay, when it affects Harry, he deal with them the way he knows how. Okay, parody will mean that the royal family were told that if they want to repair the rift, they should condemn the venomous attacks on Harry and Meghan by Bowers and Levine, to name but two. Alright, Taxi British. Meanwhile, those that have attacked Meghan said the royal family have sent words of thanks. There's that thing too.
You heard from anyone in the palace? thanking you for the, serious defense of them?
I've had some messages communicated to me on behalf of several members of the royal family.
Upper level
We're very
people?
grateful that. Well, I'm not going to go into who it was, but what I would say is gratitude that somebody was standing up for them.
My God, this is evil over there. Whew. Okay, the family with the entire UK media establishment and government protection needs protection from Omid. The UK media is very delusional and deranged. Okay, sorry, DE. Who's DE? Okay, Harry is no longer your great white hope. You will have to find another sacrificial lamb. That's for sure. Okay, why must he? This royal family and their friends are a bloody joke. No wonder they are the laughingstock of the world. Alright, we have had multiple books written attacking Harry and Meghan, especially Meghan. I never saw any of the royals coming out to defend my faves, so may the royals get the same treatment they have been giving out. Okay, the white supremacy is off the hook. Whew, God. Baggage for you. Baggage for you. I suspect someone who is usual and incandescent with rage is desperately ordering his media friends to come out and defend him, but they haven't yet read the book. Anyway, the Sussex squad making headline as usual. Okay, so let's see this one here. Omid Scobie recruits Sussex squad influencers to promote his new book, Endgame. Are you kidding me? Author is using NDAs and non-traditional marketing strategy to whip up interest his new work, which is published on Tuesday. Nah, is some of the squad I'm not buying it. Alright, so some of the squad are saying, because he just stay neutral with his reporting. That's all. Many squad wants to support him. Alright, so there's that again. Another squad retweeted it. I'm not gonna read it. Let's skip that. Alright, next tweet. William, the palace expect us to believe he never briefed against Harry. Exhibit A, William and his lies. Okay, there's all those hashtags. Okay, I've put my arms around my brother all our lives. I can't do it anymore. Baggage for God. Meanwhile, it was Harry who was taking the slack for him. My God. Okay, so these are extra. I know someone is crying, breaking bottles, drinking whiskey, screaming, why, Prince of Pegging. Alright, so what is this? Okay, so that's probably my son. I almost started reading this and not press the recording. Alright, so this is regarding the mental health thing, and then they didn't mention William in it. So what are all this? Alright, so let me focus on my... Okay. What is that? So many tweets is going on. This is extra. You asked, so here are my thoughts. P.S. I already pre-ordered Scobie book. Like, you know what? He has a YouTube channel. Go watch his. I'm not gonna play it here. Let me focus on my list. And this is my last one, and then I need to get going. And if I have energy in the morning, I'll start recording another set. Okay, let's see here. British tabloid are accusing Omid Scobie of cruel attacks on Kate Middleton. Same tabloid in 2016, there's the I. Quote, even worse is the clip's posh accent she's recently adopted, presumably to make her sound more royal, when all it does is make her sound constipated. Endgame, oh my God. So this is what they wrote back in, when was that? 2016 by Carol Malone. Okay, exclusive. Prince William and Kate just won't measure up to the high standards set by the Queen. The coverage of the royal trip to India and Bhutan has shown them wanting the interest, department says our columnist. Is there anyone out there who's been remotely interested in Kate and William's trip to India? Okay, even worse is the clip's posh accent she recently adapted, presumably to make her sound more royal, when all it does is make her sound constipated. But what really hacked me off was that while she and Wills are forever saying they are just ordinary family desperate to live a normal life, she was accompanied on that trip by a stylist, a personal assistant, and a hairdresser, which isn't vaguely normal and begs the question, how much is that lot costing us? I remember reading this a while back. Okay, so there's that. Hockey got more vigor than the royal. Duchess of Cambridge first solo television interview reveal her voice is now plumpier than Will's, and that's just the start. Oh my God, these people are ridiculous. Okay, Kate boasts working class ancestry with a family of country Durham miners. They make sure to let her know where she's from. Oh my goodness. I mean, I have nothing against that, but because of the way the UK operates in terms of classism and this, so for them to say it's a minor. Meanwhile, when you look at it, without the minor, okay, the heating for them to stay warm and all of that, they can get that. I mean, there's solar now and all of that, but you know, the circle of life, pretty much. That's what I'm trying to say. Everybody needs each other, but they want to put people down and all of that. Meanwhile, the one on top are the laziest of all. Okay, she sounds passionate than the princess. Viewers complain they can't understand Kate's very plummy accent, while Harry baffles with his use of ink and film on mental health. Oh my God. Alright, so the squad came with receipt. I shared this on my community board already. When the hell did Kate Middleton ever go to voice coach? Such crap. Okay, more waste money. Just like the expensive school she attended. There's that. I got receipt. Okay, it's time. War is coming. That's an ad. Okay, constipated. I know that got me going. Okay, British media often doesn't remember what they said yesterday. That is true. They were all writing the truth pre-Meghan. Yes, that's the thing here. Alright, so there's this here. Ken tips from Camilla about to be high class. Ha ha ha. There's a laugh. Camilla is about as low class as it gets. Or presume this was before Meghan then. She must have been glad to have gotten someone else to take the beating of her, as this is delicious mean. Alright, the squad got all the tea. Alright, so that is it. That is it. What should we do? Prayer for, let's say prayer for God control. That's it. Caps was on. Okay, prayer for God's control. Lord, I pray that your grace and mercy will lead and guide me and take control. But Lord, I also ask that you will teach me how to submit my life to you, show me how to abide in you day by day, and instruct me how to live in spirit and truth. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Alright, so that is it.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life.
may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.